Why, hello, it's me, Orpheus, and you're here with another episode of Orpheus Plays. We are again playing Blade and Sorcery, which is kind of my thing right now, until I find something else that amuses me for the time being. So, we're in the canyon today. This is kind of a cross between like ancient pueblos and a set for a like Conan Adventure Spectacular at like Universal Studios or something. So there's a lot of things on this map that I haven't really explored yet. There's a lot of places to kind of screw around. Big old water wheel down there. I've tried to mess with that, but I end up drowning most of the time, which is interesting. All right, so I think what we're going to do today is we're going to play a little bit of Relentless mode. Sorry, rented mouth, mine's in the shop. So we're playing against mercenaries today. There's a bunch of different kinds of modes on this where you can, learn how to do things, play against gladiators, bandits, knights, mercenaries. So today we're playing against mercenaries. We are playing the Relentless mode, which means they just throw a bunch of people at me for as long as I want to play. All right, so I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. It is another fabulous day in the spot of the world that I'm in. And, so incidentally, I went to a holiday party last night. Oh, my God. Boy, those are awkward these days, huh? It was like all of us just standing around kind of going, should we like, talk to each other, or what do we do? It's like everyone's lost their social skills in the last 3 years. So, yeah, that was weird. Hanging out with a bunch of people from work, that's always fun. People that you have to be professional with, most of the time, all the other times of the year, and suddenly they're all like drunk and laughing and acting stupid. It's just, excuse me, I'm talking. Oh God, no! I don't want my affliction with taser sword. Yeah, so that was kind of awkward. Not saying I don't like the people. They're fabulous people. They're wonderful folks. They're great friends with my wife. And they normally I don't get to see them a lot. I'm one of those husbands that's like the secret husband that no one ever sees. I'm sure a bunch of you know somebody like that. Let's see. Oh, come on, let's do it. Come on. Missed. But still got her. Hi. Take that. A little bit of that. Is there someone behind me? Yeah, so, yeah. So, right, today, I'm just going to be generally murdering things. I'm in kind of a mood to just kind of throw some mercenaries around. Hello. But, hey, you're in for a treat today. I'm going to talk about myself a little bit, which I normally... Look, this kind of detail you're not going to get from me very often, so... Exclusive! Yeah, so... If you... Non-ironically, because I know when I say this, a bunch of you are going to be like, well, yeah, of course. I deal with something... it's a medical condition that comes from... years of being stupid, plus, a couple of accidents. I have what's known as a TBI, which is a traumatic brain injury. And so, some of you might wonder why I don't always record videos that have me talking. There are a lot of videos on this playlist, if you're watching the playlist, that I don't really talk in. And there's a reason. There are some days when I can't talk. Wake up in the morning and, I go to form the sentence. I can form the sentence in my head. And then when I try to say it, the way that I explain it is it just like the words come up into my head and then they just kind of fall out the back of my mouth. And I can't get them out. It's not like I can't understand people, which is the frustrating thing. Because when I have to go out in public and I've got that going on, I have a little, note that I've typed out, and I give people. It says, hi, my name is so-and-so. I have a traumatic brain injury. I may have a little difficulty communicating, but I do understand you. The weird part about it is, I'm having those days, and I do have to go out. What did you just... Okay. Ooh, my sword. Give me the sword. Give me my sword. But people kind of, they treat you like you're, like, special, you know? Like, you know that cliche about when you talk to someone who speaks a foreign language and you just talk slower and a little bit louder? Yeah, so it's like, you know, no habla inglés, and you're like, I want to go to the market. You know, the person's just like, I don't understand you. So they kind of talk to me occasionally like that, like, I'm understanding you. How are you today? It's like, I'm not, that's not what I have going on. But yeah, it makes things sometimes challenging. Coordination can get a little weird. So, strangely enough, I've used games like this in order to, like, jumpstart my brain on certain days. I play Beat Saber quite a bit. I'm surprised how good I am at it, but on days when I'm having trouble, oh, you missed. On days when I'm having trouble, it starts off I'm playing and I'm just like, and then about half an hour or so in, I start to, you know, loosen up a little. My brain starts going. If I didn't have no fail turned on the first while, it would just be like doom doom fail. But yeah, having talked for a living, it's one of the reasons that I stay home, because there are days when I just can't do anything. I can't communicate with people. I used to be in sales. Like I said, I was in radio. I did broadcasting. I did, you know, interviews and stuff as an expert commentator for different TV programs. And now, hell, if I wake up one day and it's like, you know, let's say it's Black Friday or something, right? And I work in some sort of retail thing. It's like, oh, you know, hey, it's the biggest day what happened to my arm? Okay. It's the biggest day of the year, and there I am, I can't talk, you know. And when it happens, I don't know if I could even mimic it. It feels weird because it's frustrating, because I have the thoughts in my head, right? I just can't get them out. Oh well, so a little bit about me. Hey, maybe I should explain. Maybe I should explain where that came from. It's not so. Oh no! Oh, Jesus took her. It's not really a genetic thing. It comes from a couple of car accidents that I was in, and when I was really young, boy, I was playing on the playground at recess. This was in an elementary school, and a bunch of us were running around the building, and it was a brick building, and I ended up tripping on a tree root, and then I fell. Let's see if I can find something that's kind of similar. Like a corner of a building, I fell and like hit my head on it, like my temple, and yeah, unconscious for about like a half an hour, and had to get all sorts of plastic surgery and everything done, stitches on the inside and on the outside, and my wonderful parents, with their fabulous parenting skills, decided I was all good. Didn't take me to the doctor to get a CAT scan or anything done. It was just, okay, well, there's your stitches. The cut is sealed. You're fine. Well, turns out, I find out like 20 years later, it's like, oh yeah, you have a deep brain injury with a bunch of lesions. I'm like, where does that come from? Oh, probably an impact when you were young. I'm like, okay, well, there was only one impact when I was young. Thanks a lot, Mom and Dad. Oh, hey, what the? So yeah, there's that, and then a couple car accidents, like I said. And then, oh, that had to hurt. You tased yourself, bro. But every day is a challenge in one way or another. And so it's more awesome. It's even more cool because when I get to share this stuff with you guys, it's amazing because it liberates me from those problems sometimes. And I like the freedom of being able to, I like the freedom of being able to, I don't know, interact with people without having to worry about those days when I'm having trouble, right? I can just do a video that doesn't have any talking. I just go running through something and murder everybody. So, okay. That's a little bit more about me. I like how it's just basic and general enough that, like, you know, plenty of people have brain injury. Plenty of people deal with things like that. But it is something that's, I don't know, makes me kind of unique in a way. Oop, what did you... Dude, we gotta take care of you. You are a menace to society. Come here. Take that, you bastard. And you go off of the cliff. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, by the way, I'm really open to playing a bunch of different games. I'd like to prefer to stay in in a VR setting. There are a lot of cool games. I know one that I was kind of working on was Shadowgate. It's, if you're not familiar with it, it's like a puzzle dungeon crawler thing, where you've got this little raven that's like snarky and insults you and stuff that is, I guess he's a cross between your guide and a hint giver or something. Whatever. This is where the brain injury comes in, because there are days when, like, even simple puzzles on some of those are just so far beyond me. It's like, line up the runes in order to get, you know, to the next place, and I'm like, Tarzan no understand rune. So maybe I'll start playing that one. At least on like recordings. We'll see. That just may be a frustration fest. Yeah, come on! Look what you did. You're gonna be responsible for that. Oh, no. Can we slow draw? Yes. I also, I've tried games like Gunrunners. That's a weird one. Mostly really young kids that are just using the opportunity to swear at everybody. Oh, and throw some racial slurs around too. That's always fun. Uh-oh. Hey! Slow-mo, death strike. Nope. Hey, let me try. Whoa, no way. You missed. How did you miss from there? No. Here, that's what I was trying to do. Right there. And then we do a little bit of sighing. I'm sorry. You know, if I get a little brutal in these videos, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for that. Ow. Right in the throat. Take that. But if I get a little brutal in these, you kind of know what you're getting into, folks. I mean, this is Blade and Sorcery. It's not like I'm playing some fluffy bunny game or something. Oh, and yes, more than one of you have now asked, one of you specifically asked if I play VR chat. And another person mentioned it. They messaged me and said, "Yo, do you play VR chat?" Sometimes. I mean, maybe I'm just older. I don't really get the point of VR chat. I mean, I get it. It's a social interaction space where you get to choose an avatar that suits you and everything like that. The problem is, I spent like an hour and a half finding and designing an avatar that would, you know, represent me. Of course, it was weird. It looked like me when I was 16. Because apparently there's no options for aging up your avatar, at least the way that I wanted it to look. And it looks pretty much identical to when I was, like, in high school. It's really funny. But then Facebook, Meta, Oculus, whatever the hell, they decided to change it so you didn't need the Facebook account anymore. And, yeah, so I signed into it on a new account. And then somehow my avatar went away, which was frustrating. So now, what do I play as? I don't even know what I'm in VR chat as. I know that one of my fun what is it, the alternate one when someone else has taken yours. I have a little anime girl. Like, I don't know why. It's just one that I was like, one day I'm like, yeah, that'll work. It's not like I'm a weeaboo or anything, but I think it's funny. I don't like. I'm mute when I go in there. I think I've spoken like maybe 4 words total. Yeah, that was a nice one. Yeah, I think I've spoken in like a year of having my headset going into VR chat. I've probably been in VR chat a good 2-3 hours total, which, I mean, I know for some of you is like, really, that's all? But I just kind of wander around the world. Like, I don't... I'm not into doing cyber, if you know what I'm saying. It seems awkward, and... You just shot me with an arrow, bro. Let's see if I can do this again. Hi. Nope. I'm gonna try it again. Come here, give me the arrow. Hi. But yeah, it seems like a lot of them are furries. There's a lot of My Little Pony people. And I'm just, I guess, I don't know. I watch some VR chat people on Twitch. You know, there are a few that I like that are kind of personable and fun, and they do some fun stuff. But then, like, I see stuff... Ooh, that's mine now. I see stuff like dance clubs where there's, like, a stripper pole in the middle and stuff, and it's like, what goes on here, man? So, yeah, if you have any suggestions, I mean, I'll play VR chat. I don't know if I'll play it... No! I don't know if I'll play it, like, to record, but I might play it with some of you guys. You're not really playing that game, are you? It's more like you're just... in the metaverse? I gotta be honest. The metaverse concept was one that I had to go, like, actually look up. And it was like... the explanation for it is so simple. It's like, yeah, so it's just the new name for the internet, basically. It's like, oh, okay. That was way more complicated than I made it. I spent like a good hour going, you know, oh no, oh god, oh. Yeah, but I spent like a good hour researching it, and I realized I just took one of your arrows. Okay. And like, I kept seeing these articles or like these results that were like, it's the name for the internet. And I was like, no, whoa, oh. I was like, no, it can't be that simple. Yeah, no, it's that simple. Come on, I can do it. Nope, I can't. Oh god. Ooh, that was close. You know, I used to have a fear of heights. There's a couple of videos of when the new expansion, I guess we'll call it that, came out. There we go. And they have in your home, like your home space, it's where you load into. There's like big cliff, like rock faces and stuff. And I did a recording where I was like talking as I was exploring it for the first time. And I'm like climbing up the rock face and just like, oh god, I can't look down. This right here, like about 2 months ago, would have made me so sick. My stomach would just be... I'm talking. Come here. If you want to join me here. Oh. But this used to make me so sick. Weapon away. Nope. Weapon back. Oh boy. Come here. Incidentally, I was watching a couple minutes of one of my other videos, my more recent ones where I'm talking. I laugh like a friggin' super genius, evil, like Dr. Evil thing when I'm killing these people. Like, normally, I don't really laugh like this in real life. I occasionally do, but this is like... My wife mentioned this. She's like, you seem to be getting a little too much joy out of this. Like, what? Why wouldn't I enjoy the... Whoa! Oh, God. Oh, no. Why wouldn't I enjoy that? Huh? Why? There, are you... You are now. Like, why wouldn't you enjoy this? I've had philosophy about this before. I think it was on a video that I didn't release. But there's this idea of like, do video games promote violence? Tough question to answer because, well, Too Long Didn't Read. No, it doesn't promote violence. It promotes video game violence. So like, your level of violence escalates as you go along in video games and technology, right? So like when I was a younger pup, guess what? When I was a younger pup, was it GTA San Andreas had just come out, and I went over to a friend's house and they had it, and I was just like blown away. I was like, wow, this is really violent. You can pull people out of their cars and shoot them. You can be with a lady of the evening and then like pay her and then let her out of your car and then mug her and kill her. I was like, wow, this is pretty violent. Flash forward all these years and I'm sitting here in VR actually killing people. So, but video game violence, it's a separate part of your brain. And what people I think are doing is they're misconstruing the idea that endorphin rush from video games, well, that's a thing. It's part of what causes what they would call video game addiction, right? Okay. Well, that endorphin rush is the thing that keeps you playing, right? So when I get a particularly epic kill here, right? So if I come in here and throw my sword at his feet like a complete loser, and then Hulk strong him over here, there's a little bit of an adrenaline rush that comes up. Just a tiny bit, right? Just a little bit. Or when you level in a game like World of Warcraft, it goes and you're like, right? And everyone goes, grats. Well, that's another endorphin rush. So some child psychologists and sociologists are kind of tying the idea of endorphin rush to the violence that's in games like this. Is it an accurate depiction? Well, let's get scientific for just a moment, shall we? So, when your brain releases chemicals, and when those chemicals come out, they also are stimulated by other parts of your brain and your what's called your endocrine system, which is what controls your impulses. Like it controls the adrenaline, your fight or flight response, and when it gets triggered in a video game, it lights up a slightly different part of your brain than if someone's actually killing somebody. It's not like they've hooked up someone to an MRI when they're murdering someone, but different parts of the brain are lit up. The other factor is genetics, right? So, as I tell my wife, when you are a normal person that experiences a fucked up situation, right, you react to it in a normal way like other people do. You may think that that's abnormal, but it's not. It's how a normal person reacts to something. So when you're exposed, let's assume that you're normal. I'm taking a big assumption here, but let's assume that you're normal. And you're playing a video game where you get to murder people, right? Like this. Well, this is just good, clean fun. But if you're one of those people that, goes and shoots up a school or something, right? And they look into your history and they go, well, this person played... Oh, shit! No! Wow! This person played violent video games. And so what does that mean? Oh, that means there's got to be a correlation between the two. Okay. Well, have any of you ever played a game like GTA Online or Red Dead or really anything like this or like Lost Souls or whatever? Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! What did I say about my fear of heights? I'm kidding. Oh, God. Oh, let's go up here again. Yeah. But have any of you played those games? Right? Call of Duty? Something like that? All right. Well, Does that mean all of you have gone out and killed people? No? Oh, that's weird. Do any of you have these overwhelming compulsions where you feel like you gotta murder somebody? Okay. Well, probably not, right? So you're a normal person reacting to a normal situation. Or a kind of death situation. Right? So if you get kind of beat up by somebody somewhere along the way, you're not going to turn into a psychopath because you got beat up by people. Now, if you have a fucked up person with a fucked up situation, oops, that's what causes the problems. So if you got a little bit of bad genetics going on, you get abused on the, your whole life or something, and then you discover a video game like this, right? Well, suddenly you're Dexter. Doesn't always happen, but it's more possible in a situation like that. Now, how does this tie back into me? Well, I got brain damage, so hopefully I'm not, just picking up pointers from this game. Although, I will do really good if there's a post-apocalyptic thing where we only have swords and stuff. Hey, come stay with me if there's an apocalypse. We can form our city together. Be strong. Aye. Alright, so I think we'll kill a few more people here. Can I still want to get on that platform. Let's see what I can do. No. Look, I'm doing something. Slow things down a little bit here. Boop. No, I missed. Shit. No. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Ugh. Nope. Oh, you move slower. Oh, God. All right, we're in trouble. Can I swim? I can't swim. It's all this damn armor. So, yeah, you even move slower in the water. Oh, boy. Can I even get out of here? I don't even know. Oh, God, I can't. This might be the end of the video. Hope you didn't mind me rambling on. I think it helps to know who you're watching, right? You get some streamers where they're like this mysterious person. They're like, the biggest thing that you can do with them is, face reveal, right? Well, not a lot of the... Oh, I had slow motion on the whole time. That's why it was so much slow. I'm like, it moves so slow. But yeah, I think it's good to know more about who you're watching. It kind of... Can I... Hulk strong. I stopped the water wheel. Oh, all right, no, not this again. Oh, God. Nope. Let's try this. Little Pirates of the Caribbean action. Bam. All right, I need a pirate to fight. Oh, God. I don't even have an arm anymore. Oh, God. So, yeah. That's why I share a little bit about myself. I hope it helps. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an annoying dick. Who knows? All right, let's try. We're gonna try to. Here's a sword. Maybe I can take care of things myself. Nope. Hurry carry. Let's do it. Let's do Japanese hurry carry. All right, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. All right, so we'll see you next time. Another episode of Orpheus Play is over, and in the meantime, insert cool comment here. See you next time.